Imagine living in a country where you keep every penny you earn. No income tax. Sounds amazing, right? Now, let's break it down a little. Income tax. It's a term we're all too familiar with. It's the chunk of your hard-earned money that the government takes away every year, leaving you with a lighter paycheck. In some countries, it's a hefty slice. The United States, Canada, most of Europe, they all have a pretty significant income tax. For the average Joe, this means less cash in the pocket at the end of the day. But what if I told you there are places in the world where income tax is a foreign concept? Yes, you heard it right. There are countries where the government doesn't dip its hands into your earnings. One such place is the United Arab Emirates, specifically the glittering city of Dubai. In Dubai, your paycheck is yours and yours alone. No deductions, no withholdings. Imagine the freedom of knowing that your entire salary is for you to spend, save, or invest as you wish. It's like a breath of fresh air, isn't it? But it's not just about the money. It's about the impact this has on your life. The ability to plan your finances without having to factor in a sizable deduction, the chance to enjoy a higher standard of living, the possibility of saving up for that dream vacation or the down payment on a house much faster than you would in a tax-laden country. Of course, every coin has two sides. The lack of income tax doesn't mean that life in Dubai is all sunshine and rainbows. There are other factors at play that could influence your overall financial well-being, but that's a story for another day. So what's life like in a tax-free haven like Dubai? Let's delve deeper. Now, hear it straight from the people who live it, the residents of Dubai. Dubai, a place where the sun shines bright and the tax burden is light. It's a city where residents relish the perks of a tax-free paradise. From the shimmering skyscrapers to the bustling bazaars, each corner of this city echoes the joy of its inhabitants, living a life unburdened by income tax. The residents are the real-life stories of this city. They live, breathe, and thrive in an environment where their income is fully their own. It's a place where every hard-earned penny is theirs to save, spend, or invest. One resident said, "There's a sense of financial freedom here that you don't get anywhere else. No income tax means more money in our pockets, which means a better standard of living." Another resident expressed, "Living here in Dubai, you can see the difference. The money that would have gone to taxes is now used for our personal growth, our families, our homes." It's not just about the money though. The tax-free environment in Dubai fosters a culture of entrepreneurship and innovation. As one local businessman puts it, "The lack of income tax here gives us the flexibility to take risks, to invest in new ideas. It's a breeding ground for innovation." There's also a palpable sense of community in Dubai. The city's tax-free status attracts a diverse mix of people from all over the world, creating a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and experiences. As one resident aptly said, "Living in Dubai isn't just about the financial benefits, it's about the people, the culture, the lifestyle. It's a place where everyone has the chance to thrive." The residents aren't just surviving, they're thriving, they're saving more, living better, and dreaming bigger. It's a city where the sky is the limit, and the possibilities are as endless as the desert sands. The residents have spoken. Life without income tax seems to be a sweet deal. But is it all sunshine and rainbows in a tax-free country like Dubai? Let's delve into the flip side. Living in a tax-free paradise like Dubai can seem like a dream come true. But as with all things, there are two sides to every coin. While the absence of income tax is undeniably appealing, it's important to remember that this doesn't mean you're exempt from all forms of taxation. Dubai, like many other tax-free havens, has what's known as indirect taxes. The value-added tax, or VAT, is a prime example of this. It's a consumption tax placed on a product whenever value is added at each stage of the supply chain, from production to the point of sale. So while you might not be seeing deductions on your paycheck, you're still paying taxes in a roundabout way when you make purchases. Another factor to consider is the cost of living. Dubai is known for its opulent lifestyle, and with that comes a price tag to match. From housing to groceries to the high-end shopping and dining, the cost of living in Dubai is among the highest in the world. In fact, it's often said that the amount you save on income tax might just be spent on living expenses. Now let's hear from some residents. "Living in Dubai is exciting," one resident shares, "but it's definitely not cheap. The cost of rent, utilities, and even basic groceries can be quite high." Another resident adds, "The VAT definitely adds up. It's not something you think about until you start noticing how much more you're paying for things." So while living in a tax-free haven like Dubai has its perks, it's essential to be aware of the potential drawbacks. It's not just about the money you save on taxes, but also about the money you spend on living. The key is to balance the two and find a lifestyle that suits your financial means. So it seems there's more to this tax-free life than meets the eye. Now, we've heard from the residents of Dubai, but what about you? Imagine living in a country where you get to keep every single dime you earn. All those hours spent working hard and not a single penny goes to income tax. Intriguing, isn't it? Would you consider a move to such a country? What factors would draw you in? Perhaps it's the thought of more disposable income, the allure of a different lifestyle, or the chance to experience a new culture. But let's not forget, every coin has two sides. What elements might give you pause? Could it be the cost of living, the cultural differences, or maybe even the weather? No matter where you stand on this spectrum, your perspective is invaluable. It's these diverse viewpoints that make our global community so vibrant and insightful. So go ahead, let your voice be heard. Remember, your thoughts and experiences matter. Share them in the comments below. Living tax-free, like in Dubai, is an interesting concept, isn't it? We've journeyed through this notion today, exploring the many facets that make it so enticing yet complex. Let's take a moment to reflect on our voyage. We began by comparing two countries, one with income tax and one without, highlighting the stark contrast between them. We then heard from those who call the tax-free paradise of Dubai their home. They shared their experiences of the financial freedom that comes with keeping every penny you earn and how it has dramatically impacted their lifestyles. But like any coin, there's a flip side. We also examined the potential pitfalls of living in a tax-free environment. A lack of income tax often means other forms of revenue collection, like higher costs for goods and services or fees for public amenities. And while the financial benefits might be attractive, the cost of living can be high, and for some, the cultural differences might be challenging. We also considered your thoughts, because they matter. Your perspectives, your questions, your concerns, all contribute to a well-rounded understanding of the topic. So we delved into the complexities and intricacies of life in a tax-free country like Dubai. In the end, the decision to move to such a country is not one to be taken lightly. It requires careful thought, ample research, and a clear understanding of the pros and cons. It's not just about the money saved, but also about the lifestyle changes, the cultural adaptations, and the overall impact on one's life. We hope this exploration has provided you with a comprehensive perspective on what life in a tax-free country can look like. Whether you're considering a move or just fascinated by the concept, it's always enlightening to understand different ways of life around the globe. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of life in a tax-free country. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.